How we doing, gang? Friday before the growing show. Can't believe that's come round so bloody quickly. This will be going out after the growing show. So I hope you all had a good time. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will have. It'll be fantastic. So, fry is up. Temporary pond in. Now I decided to go with that instead of using the block because, let me spin you around. Yeah, decided to go with this instead of the block because I can take this down, give it a thorough clean, and it saves any messing about. And it fits a treat. I've got a carpet under it to protect it. Yes, I'm putting a bit of pressure on there, but it's never going to be massively full, just full enough. I'll put all the spawning ropes in, but I will only be using one of them. I shall select one and the rest, the eggs will be flushed off, or they'll just get dropped into one of the other ponds and become fish food. So these have all been cleaned, these have all been PP'd. We'll just move them around the pond a little bit. We're currently at 15 degrees in here. So just roll them about a little bit, get them a bit spread out. So these have had a dip in the old PP and thoroughly rinsed and what have you today, nice and clean. I've got a pump and an easy pod which I'm going to put in here. I'll put some block up, bring the easy pod up, wire the pump in and pump it through. I'm not overly concerned about UV because the fry will stay in this one. Now ideally I would have liked to have spawned elsewhere, then moved the spawning brush in here to hatch, but I just don't have that space, unbelievably. So I will be doing it in here. I'll do a water drop, bring it back up again, monitor the ammonia, etc. But I'm pretty sure we'll be good to go in there. So spawning brushes are in. I'll get the filter set up. Yeah, get the filter set up, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully a bit more successful than last year. So I've just been PPing the dogs, stupid dogs. It's been in there for about 5 days now in the little tub behind us. The mirror carp males are going to go into that temporarily. So yeah, all good. I need to get out of that bloody PP. It's well and truly spent, but she's stupid. Both of them are, so I'll get them sorted. So, a little bit of faffing about with this. They're never in the right place, are they? The bits that you need. Anyway, I managed to break the bottom off that one, so I've had to remove it from the waste. But yeah, they're a pain having everything the same side. Do the waste opposite side to the inlet, really. Well, there you go. It is what it is. We're in. Pump's got one of the old bra bags from the washing wrapped around it. Set at 2,000 litres a minute at the moment. 2,000 litres an hour even. 2,000 litres a minute, that'd be impressive, wouldn't it? Temperature, I've not long topped it up from the tap, so sitting at about 13 and a half. It was 15 and a half, 16 degrees earlier. So it's warming up. Warming up nicely in here. This is doing a grand job. So what I'm going to do, I've got my dechlorinator and everything, so I'm going to get the female in, and I'm going to leave her for a bit because I'm too busy this weekend. So I'll get the female in. Said too busy, it'll be Sunday. I'll get the male in Sunday, or the males in Sunday, and we'll see how we go. Yeah, well, like I said, get the female in now. See how she goes, and yeah, let's see what happens. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so we've got the dinner and store going in. She is quite plump with eggs, so you can, I don't know whether you can see on the video because of the glare, but there you go, you can see. She's carrying a few eggs, and we know that she spawned last year, so this year should be a better spawning. I think it was her first spawning last year, so I'm hoping for a better one this year. So we'll let her settle in there. Yeah, there's plenty of air going in with that bubbling in there. Yeah, we'll see how she goes. let her settle in. And then, like I say, Sunday I'll get back to you and we'll get the males in. Alright folks, excuse me, so just back from the drone show. Very early start, but another great day. Numbers went as good as we had hoped, I have to admit that. But there was still at least 50 people there through the day, and everybody that was there had a great time. Yeah, superb. Thanks again, Danny, my voice Coy. Great job, and thanks to Will and Jamie at Keeping a Koi, the Will's Wire Bonsais, and Danny Welch, Danny Point Aquatics, and Linda Adley, Fenland Lass as well for the donations for the raffle, and for turning up on the day. And I'm sure a couple of you came a very long way, and the footfall wasn't really great, but it was a fantastic day. Thanks to everybody who made the effort to come up. I know there's some staying over tonight. It was really good indeed. So I've just got back. I'll flip you around, and we've got in about 17.5 degrees already. So I've put the males in with the females. So we've got a Ginrin Jag who's not happy about having been moved, and a mirror who's fine and dandy with it, and there's the Soligoid. So we'll keep an eye on them for a bit. The temperatures outside are actually up today, so it's only a couple of degrees difference. So they've managed that, no problem at all. So yeah, hopefully we'll see what happens. 18 degrees is the magic number, as they say, but we'll see how they get on. I shall keep you informed. I don't think anything will happen tonight. In fact, to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure anything will happen at all, but we shall see what we shall see. We'll give them a shot. There's plenty of time yet. There's no rush. Just be nice to get one in early. But there's no mad panic at all. So I shall catch up with you guys soon. Morning gang, Sunday morning, blowing an absolute gale outside here, but fair play, greenhouse is nice and solid. Temperature inside here is about 25 degrees at the moment. Water temperature obviously has dropped down to ambient overnight. You're not holding the temperatures really long enough to keep the water at a decent level, but it's climbing. Currently 16 degrees, so potentially a little bit cool for anything exciting to happen. So I'm just going to keep my eye on them for a bit. Kill 20 minutes, just watch the fish. Can't beat that, can you? See how they do. They all seem to want to hover around where the water goes in. They were having a good swim about before, but it's the wrong time of day for them really to be spawning now. So I'm just hoping the temperature in here gets up a little bit later on, and we're going to spawn in. I'll put a bag over the same bag that the filters in, just to try and slow the water down. I've got it knocked right down on the pump. I'll probably knock it down to 1,000 litres to see how they go. But the males tend to be around where the female is. The males will give each other a little bit of a push around, but nothing significant. Certainly nothing like you'd expect to see on a full spawning. They're just getting to know each other, I think. We'll give it a couple of days yet. The temperature's set to stay up. The weather forecast is crap, but the temperature's set to stay, so we can hold some temperature here. Not much else planned for today, but he's shopping later, so these will be fine. Just got a couple of filter foils and what have you. Whacked another fluke treatment in the main pond. Bloody flukes, nightmare. Thought had nailed them, so they've had a good whack of PP a couple of days ago, and watched some Leonex Pro in there. Now the temperatures are all above. All the ponds outside are about 11 degrees, so all good, all good. Hard to believe that mirror carp was battered and bruised. He is a little bit, but he was took himself outside the bloody pond, didn't he, the other week? So, but he's fighting fit. He's in there, and apart from a few bash scales, he's looking well. Made it tough stuff, the mirrors. So part of the reason I want to get some into the bloodline, and then over the coming seasons breed it back out again, and hopefully end up with something that looks like a Ginrin, Aragoki, Soragoi, Ichiba, Shag, that kind of thing. That's what we're aiming for with this. So these are my experiments. We'll see how it goes. I know I can go out and buy them, but what's the fun in that? Let's see what we can do. So I've got a couple of shots at it with a female mirror. I've got a male Ginrin Soragoi as well. We can use the Chag again, depending on how he does. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's nice now this time of year. We enjoy this. So I'll catch up with you soon. So it's warming up a little bit. Temperature's still about 20 degrees inside. Actually feels a little bit warmer. I've got the thermometer, it's sat in the shade there, that way, but it's very high and it's a bit warmer. So I've put the other mirror carp, the other male mirror carp in, just to see if it livens things up. Obviously at the moment it's the wrong time of day, but as the temperature starts to come up, he'll settle down. It's amazing how light they go when you get them on a blue background, but he'll settle down. You can see how full of eggs she is. Extremely ready. The male shag's just taking himself off over there. But yeah, we'll see whether that encourages him to do anything more. The shag's just coming out for another look now. So the males are swimming around, bumping into each other and what have you, and the female seems to be the one leading the dance at the moment. But again, nothing that indicates a spawning at the moment. But the sun is beaming through, and I'm sat here absolutely roasting. So fingers crossed. The temperature in the pond gets up. We're at about 16 degrees still at the moment. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The new male Chag in there. He's paying her a little bit of attention, but not significant. Back to you shortly. So we're Sunday evening, I decided to take the big Dinrin shag out. I don't know whether it's made much difference, but he didn't look very happy in there, so pinking up a little bit. So I thought I'll take him out, put him back where he belongs. So it's just the two mirrors and the Dinrin female, Solid Boy female. Not a great deal happening. Water temperature is at 18 degrees. It's holding on. I've dropped a small tank thermometer, a small tank heater into the EasyPod. I don't know whether it'll do anything. I'm not sure, but we'll give it a go. It might be enough just to keep the temperature closer to where it needs to be. But it's been blowing a gale today, but the greenhouse has been warm. So we'll give these guys. We'll probably give them till Tuesday. I'll probably end this one here and then start again. Sorry, blowing open. And then we'll see what happens from there. But we may give them till Tuesday, and then we'll probably split up and go again. Catch you soon.